Hey, what's up, lovelies? It's your girl, Zinlin Wujia, Afrojuku.net, with another video. Forgive the noise in the background, I just didn't feel like turning the TV down. If you don't hear it, that's fine. I'm here to present this video because, as I stated on Twitter, that I was going to do a review on this documentary, which debuted last night on BT, titled Killer Curves Bodies to Die For. And I stayed tuned and I watched the complete, full program and I took notes. So forgive me if I'm all over the place, but I had to get some things off my chest, including my own experience with, the whole, what I call, hot shaming, shaming hot women into changing their looks, things like that. So without further ado, here we go. The program was created by Lala Anthony, who I thought that was pretty interesting because wasn't she at one point accused of having butt injections herself, having a fake butt? I don't know. Maybe I read too much Lipstick Alley. But yeah, she created this program. One of the first things that caught my attention was they went back to a historical event about Sarah Bartman. Let me turn this TV down. So I'm sorry. Sarah Bartman. If you don't know her, I suggest you look it up. Look her up because her story was very, very tragic. And they even showed this movie called Venus Noire. I'm assuming it's a French movie because I've never heard of it, and I usually try to keep up with international films, but I've never heard of this. Somebody talked about it years ago, but I never got around to watching because things like that can be quite triggering, So I try to watch what I view because I don't want to be, I get scarred very easily from watching certain programs and things like that. But I digress. You all should really read her story, or even look up her story on YouTube. It's very, very sad because she was known for having a very large backside. She was ridiculed and fetishized. They would make her, shake her butt. They would try to they objectified her by touching on her butt, and things like that. It's just, that's the thing about me. I wouldn't. I've been shamed for not having a butt, and like I said, I don't want to talk about me right now, but I'm gonna get to me like after I'm done talking about this. Yeah, her story is very tragic. You should read up on her. And I saw Trina, and I remember that Sir Mix-a-Lot video from a long time ago. The thing about it is I never really paid much attention to it. I thought it was just a silly song, you know, because back then during the 90s, there weren't that many women that had that. I'm talking about like the early 90s. There weren't that many women in videos that had the really large butts. They pretty much had like regular, normal sized butts compared to now in the video vixens. But yeah, they just pretty much had like normal sized butts. I didn't know they were gonna actually overhype it to the point like it is today. And I do remember that doing a butt. I remember that video. I used to like it. Again, I never paid no attention to the connotation of the video. I thought the women were just dancing. Didn't really see no big butts from what I can remember. I haven't watched the video in like 20 something years, but I do remember the video being colorful. How they had all like what they were carrying, like a ribbons or something like that, different colors. I thought that's what I liked the most. I paid attention the most to the colors in the video, not so much the butt shaking or whatever. But yeah, forgive me, but like I said, I haven't watched some of these videos in a long time, so yeah. I saw Charlemagne the Coon. They must have did this before his allegations came out. And I do remember that infamous tip drill video because I remember it offended my mom and my step sister. How ironic, I'm not going there. I saw K Michelle and her like I'm just like I said. I'm just right. I just took notes. And Melissa Ford, she said that that her generation is the reason why so many women are trying to get butts that look like hers. I do remember Melissa Ford when I saw her in Jada Kiss video "Knock Yourself Out." I remember, yeah, her curves were very highlighted in that video, and they were showing Jennifer Lopez, again, um, because they talking about how butt when they're big. Actually, when she first came out, you got to understand, Jennifer Lopez came out. She was a in living color dancer, and she had a huge ass then. That's how she caught the attention of Treach from Naughty by Nature. Cause I remember he was when they were doing a documentary on, I guess, hip hop, and they were talking about how they spotted her and they noticed who was this white girl with this big ass. She did have a very big butt back then. It's that she went through surgery to get it, smaller, more toned, I guess. But still, her ass was like the main thing she was known for. And oh yes, Kim Kardashian. I'm gonna come back to her. And Tiara Marie, she said she had liposuction, she had fat transfer. I didn't even know all this because I don't watch those shows. My brother, he watches all those VH1 program because I don't like to watch shows that depict black women, as aggressive, and because I feel like some of that um kind of contributes to why black women get treated the way they get treated, because they see these women throwing glass at each other, running around with no underwear on, and things like that. And it's just, people, you gotta understand, image is everything. Can't put yourself out there doing things like that. That's why I can never get on some program like that. The thing is, I used to watch things, programs like that, like New York and Flavor of Love. I Love New York, Flavor of Love, all that stuff. That was early 2000, early mid 2000 for me. Now I don't watch that crap because it does nothing for me. Because it's just, some of those women are like, they go very overboard with it. But yeah, I didn't know about Tia Marie. But I remember that song she put out a long time ago. Make It Feel Good or something. I think that's what the name of that song was. Um, there was a doctor. He said he injects silicone implants and body fat, like which Tia Marie had done, body fat transfer, and they said that they what the hell did I write? Oh yeah, they showed all the patients, naked, from the backside, showing all the areas they can extract the fat out of and transfer it to the butt, or wherever they wanted to go. Well, they say that some patients go overseas for cheaper, and that's very, very dangerous. And Ebony, she said that she wasn't ashamed of what she got, her implants. She said she paid $3,000 for hers, and they said that people could put any kind of substance into the buttocks, like cement, car oil, and fix a flat illegally, because they do their stuff from basements. That's why I kept hearing basement a lot. I was like, why the hell would you trust somebody enough to go down to a dirty ass basement? You don't know, they could be luring you down there to kill you. You don't do that. And I saw Sydney Star. I almost didn't recognize her because she put on weight. She's beautiful. I know people, transphobic people, gonna hear that and be like, "Ooh, no, she is a beautiful woman." Okay, get over it. And she said that she paid $500 per butt implant, and it was cheaper. And she said, because I like how they talked about the transgender people having lack of access to health care. That is really, really sad. And, that's why they end up getting, they themselves have gotten illegal substances injected into them, because they you know, the transphobic society we live in. There was a lady named April Michelle Brown, and there was another lady named Anna Vera Cruz, and they said years of bullying from childhood can contribute to body shame and body dysmorphia, which is very, very true. Like I said, I'm about to get to me in a second. And there was Kay Michelle. She said it was addictive. She said that the side effects she had was headaches. She couldn't walk, infections. April said that she was itchy, and when she tried to go get treatment for it, the same doctors told her, don't be cheap. You don't have to deal with it. That's fucked up. Anna Vera would she thought she could be a surgeon herself. She would inject her friends, and she almost went to prison for that. And she said that if she had a choice to go to prison and save her friend, then not go to prison and her friends died, she would choose going to prison. And one of them said they had kidney failure. And I think, was it Kay Michelle? No, that wasn't her. I think that was April who said she had kidney failure. Kay Michelle said she has to take steroids. And Anna Vera Cruz, she said she had dry skin and that her butt exploded. I mean, they actually showed images of the dead skin and all the pus and all that stuff that was oozing out. I was like, wow, my God, that was the most awful thing. Like I said, that was very triggering. That was, ugh. I know they're making a point, but just wow, ew, my God, shit, what the hell did they put in you? Ugh. I mean, her butt actually exploded, and she said it smelled like dead rats. And the doctors told her that she had kidney disease and liver failure. Jesus Christ. April said she was in a coma for 2 months, and she only had 24 hours to live. And her hands were black because she had a staph infection. She ended up losing both her hands and her feet. They mentioned a death in the program. Letitia Bynum was one of the victims that died in I think New York. She had implants that cost $2,000, and she ended up dying from the silicone injection because the doctor or whoever did it injected it into her artery, and it traveled all the way through her veins all the way up to her brain, and she ended up, into her heart, excuse me. It went into her heart, and then it went to her brain because she ended up becoming brain dead, and she eventually died. That was very, oh my God. I loved her mother's message. Even though everybody else was like, well, it's fine if you want to go get it. I liked her message, don't do it, it's not worth it. And there were a total of 25 deaths reported. Manslaughter, and she said that the mom, she was like, anybody who does that to you can end up getting a slap on the wrist. They'll end up having, manslaughter, which is like 5 years, she said. And it was the same as a drug dealer. She said, Kay Michelle, Kay Michelle wants hers removed, and she said that because she said she wants to have kids, and she said she's having fertility issues because of the implants. And the doctor told her, you either will be pregnant back here or you're gonna be pregnant up here. Now that's really again. That's why you shouldn't get this shit done, because of the way how cynical and evil these damn doctors sound. Just because you want the shit removed, really? And something about reconstruction surgery. Olivia has 75% of hers removed. She said she does a program where she goes around talking to different women about her experience. She said she had to learn how to walk again in a nursing home. She paid approximately $2 million with no coverage because some insurance companies don't cover it. And they showed an interview with Cardi B, who had her butt done in a basement, and I think she said that she regretted that. And I like that the end message that beauty is not something worth dying for, and I totally agree. And um, let me talk about something. I know this video is gonna eventually get turned off by the. I want to talk about her ass too. Let me tell you something about, a woman like this. Because I don't know for sure she got a fake ass, but the last time, she was kind of chubby when she was younger. I find this video very repulsive. And she's your typical Instagram thought, curvy, twerking, and getting all kind of money from these old bum ass dudes. She's usually the prototype of what they want. But these same guys, what they'll do, they'll wife women like her. But wait till they get old. They want a woman that look like this. This is me. See me? I don't have no butt. I don't really have, well, I have a okay chest, but I really don't have no butt. And I don't care. I like to work out because I'm trying to keep myself in shape. It's a healthy routine for me. And of course I don't this is a picture I took months ago, see, because my hair is blonde now. I dyed my hair blonde because that's something I want to do. I feel like I look better blonde. If I wanted my hair back to this color, I can just put on, I got a wig. I got like a curly afro wig that I can put on. But for now I just want to stay blonde because I want to do cosplay. But I was shamed growing up because I didn't look like your average black girl. Like some guys, black men in particular, when they talk about me, they'll talk about, my chest or things like that. And they'll talk about how nobody liked me. That's funny because I want to tell you guys something. I don't know if I mentioned it in my other videos, but those same guys that picked on me at school, guess whose attention they trying to get now? Even though I still pretty much look the same, I just don't look like this anymore. With the straighter hair. This is an old picture of me from back in 2007. See, I'm not as skinny as I was back then. I was very, very I'm still skinny, but not like this anymore. I put on a little weight. And people actually thought I looked better when I had long hair. That's why when people see me, they be like, "Oh, Lynn, you cut all that hair off." I'm like, motherfucker, I still got this damn hair. It just looks like this now. It's curly. It's back to where it's supposed to be. I mean, they just kept going. This bitch, who's a cousin of my mom, she kept going on and on, making faces and shit. I'm like, you ain't seen me in like how many years? And the first thing that pops into your stupid ass mind is you worrying about my fucking hair. Cause back when I was looking like this, I had one black guy, he walked past me talking about, "Damn, you skinny as hell." But nowadays, black men clown me for my hair. Especially when it was in this natural color like this. Like one guy was like, at the casino, he was like, and I fucking hate casinos, by the way. That's like a fucking hotbed for what I call the lonely man's paradise. And these guys was sitting up there, they loved targeting my hair. One guy, he was a security guard, he looked at my hair and said, "Ooh, I guess you get your hair done when you feel like it." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Another black guy passed by, I had my hair wrapped up like it is now. "You look like you got a lot of hair on your head." I just looked at him, I gave him that death stare, and I went back to my machine. I was like, "You better get the fuck out of my damn face." Cause I'm tired of their mouth. I don't. That's why I try not to talk to them. Like they'll get short answer like yeah, no, yeah, another guy who tried to get with me, he was from Houston, some super dark skinned trash. You know, hey, I like biracial guys, get over it. So he I hate that guy. I hope he fucking get into a car accident with that damn truck he drive. He had the audacity, when he was talking to me, he was complaining about things that I liked, and then he looked at my hair and he's like, "Do you curl your hair?" Again, what's with these guys? Like, I don't understand what's their infatuation with hair and makeup. You see this shit on YouTube. They up there shaming black women for wearing weave, wearing makeup. But even if you're natural, they're still complaining about it because you don't have the Brittany Renner hair texture natural. That's what they mean by natural. They want your hair to be a 3C, 2C curl pattern. Like I say, they get with these women that look like this, and then when they get old, they want to try and holler at this, the so-called iron board, the nerd. Even though they don't like you, they don't like nothing you like. You like video games, comic books, all that shit. You like talking about ghosts and everything like that. They don't like any of that shit. You gotta like what they like. Why the hell are you trying to change people into who you want them to be instead of accepting them the way that they are? If they don't have what you're looking for, then damn it, they don't have it. And that's what I don't understand this. I was like, you can never fucking shame me into getting ass implants, breast implants, or anything. I'm not straightening my hair ever again. So you can talk all this shit about my hair all you want. That's why I don't like y'all. I never liked y'all. I always thought y'all were trash. And I feel sorry for these women because they didn't have a friend like me that would tell them fuck these guys. I'm not sure if they were getting these enhancements to appeal to black men or not. I don't care regardless. Or hell, even white men. I don't give a shit about what they think either. Because I've had some in school who made fun of my lips because I wore there was this one white guy. I remember these black guys. They made fun of him saying he looked like Suge Knight. I had on like a silver lip gloss, and I love the color silver. And I wore it, and he started talking about me to the white girls and shit. Like I don't understand this. That's why I don't like neither race of guys. They just too damn effeminate for me. And I got really upset about it, and I left out of class in tears because I was like, I didn't understand because this was my favorite color. Because I actually got lips. As you can see look at my pictures, I have lips. These are not fillers. This is not Botox. These are real lips. Okay. And I didn't like the guy. No, he was fuck no, because I know people gonna misconstrue this what I'm saying and say, oh, you probably like. I don't give a shit. I was a kid. I was a kid. I wasn't an adult. I wasn't a teenager. I was a kid when he made fun of my lips. Cause another white person, a white girl, who I ended up being friends with. I don't know why, but when I see a mom, she tried to talk to me. I just like, whatever, I don't want to be bothered. So I was sitting at the lunch table, and I happened to look across the table at her, and she put her tongue under her, under her lips. I guess to imply that I look like a monkey. This was the type of shit I'm talking about, and in some ways I blame white women because everybody knew I was gonna get to Kim's ass about this, literally, about her influence on black women, because black women are looking. Had she not dated black men, I don't think black women would have been looking up to her like they did. Having a fake chest, fake ass, because this was Kim when she debuted. She had no ass. The thing is, I don't even know why she changed her face, because she actually was beautiful. Now she's just average, and she looks like she's aging. She actually looks Armenian, And now she's trying to get as far away from white as possible. And I'm not trying to look like her. I don't want to look like her. I don't need no big old ass. I don't need no big tits, because let me tell you something, as a black woman, I don't have no breasts or ass, and you know why? And you know what? I still got black men chasing after me, and I don't like it. I'm like, y'all give these mixed messages about body, and then you're like, oh well, I'll just take it anyway as long as I get the ass. You ain't getting shit. I'm proud to say I ain't never slept with a black dude. I know a guy for that matter. Shit. Cause unlike my friends, I got standards. I'm not running back to you guys. Cause you're not gonna abuse me and think I'm supposed to take your shit. While you treat women like this, like queens, even this. When you done using them up and then you wanna try and run to a woman like me. I don't think so. Talk about I wanna be your friend. Motherfucker, if I want a friend, I got friends my own age. I don't need to be friends. I don't need to be friends with no older guy. I don't. My self-esteem is not in the toilet for me to entertain the thought of even dealing with an older guy. That's why I say I like guys a little bit younger than me, because I'm not trying to be with no guy that's already got a family. That's basically what most of my guys. Excuse me, most of the guys my age, they got children. They houses already built. They just don't have a woman in it. And I'm not about to be that woman. Sorry. I know they trying to tell black women, you need to settle. Deal with the guy who's on the down low. Deal with the guy that's got kids. I'm like, fuck you. Deal with the guy who's making less than you. Nah, fuck that. I'm not compromising my standards for nobody. Just like they wouldn't for me. They wait till they reach a certain point in their life, older. Excuse me. And then when they want to try and talk to me. What happened? I thought I had no chest. I thought I needed straighter hair. You know, look like how I did over 10 years ago. I mean, this is what you want. Not this. Natural. Oh, you want the straight hair, and you want the textured natural hair like this. I don't even know if her hair is really natural, but I'm just saying. Because I'll be damn, I'm going to get all that shit done and end up like this. If you haven't seen that movie, Leprechaun 3, there was a scene, this lady, she wanted curves. And she had the gold coin. And she said, I guess she said, I wish I had curves. And they see, she was showing off her new body. She had a new dress on. And then as soon as she lost the coin, after tossing it in the air, and the magician caught it, he ran out of the door after she tried to jump his back to stop him, and I think he chucked her ass off of him. I don't know. He ran out of there, and that's when the leprechaun showed up, and he started enhancing all her, her breasts, her butt, her lips, and they see, she exploded, like the lady, like Anna Vera Cruz. Her body parts started exploding. It's just, I wouldn't change shit for these damn guys. I don't give a fuck what race you are. I'm not changing a damn thing. If I don't have it, then that's just too bad. Like I said, I in some way blame white women because of the fact that black women have very, very low self-esteem, and they have very, few role models to look up to. The thing is, Kim started this butt implant thing going on, but they had to put a black face on it, which is Nicki Minaj. I didn't get to talk about her too, and her effect on younger black women who are looking up to her. And like I said, let me tell you something, skinny black women who don't have ass and breasts, let me tell you something. These guys are going to try and fuck you regardless. You up there trying to change yourself to look like Kim Kardashian, let me tell you something. These guys will they'll try and fuck you anyway. You ought to do what makes you happy. Don't worry about trying to appease people who don't give a damn about you, and trying to appease men who are like the easiest men to get with. There isn't anything, you can have low morals like Miss Renner here, and you can still get all the guys to drool all over you. They don't care. I'm repeating. I'm sorry, but I'm just confused when these guys approaching me. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, you going in women like this raw? What you think you gonna try and get with me? I don't think so. Hey, you going in other men raw, and they going in you raw. Fuck that. We ain't got nothing to talk about. And yeah, like I said, I exercise because I'm trying to stay in shape, not to have a big old ass and big breasts. Cause who the hell am I trying to impress? I'm not trying to impress black men, white men, none of them. I don't care what none of them think, because white women, when they see a woman that looks like me, they become instantly threatened by me. They ain't all that threatened by a woman that's got curves. Let me tell you that, okay? Because I get hot shamed a lot by white women because I don't have that stereotypical overweight black girl look. Because I'm seeing more white women down here in Louisiana who are overweight, out of shape, and they just look like total shit. But even some of the fit white women, when they see a fit black woman, they become instantly threatened by you. Up to ask a stupid question like, "How much do you weigh? What do you eat? Do you gain any weight?" I'm like, I eat what I want, and my weight just goes whenever it wants to. That is disgusting. I'm talking about a bitch just as skinny as me, up there telling me I need to gain weight. I had a black bitch I went to school with that did the same fucking thing, and I always thought she was retarded anyway. Like some of them are, a lot of them are. Shit. Like I said, you were dealing with 10-year-old children, but I'm not about to diss black women in this video. But basically that white woman was saying you should put on weight, get fat. You know why? Because my men are looking at you. Our men are looking at you. You should put on weight. Like I give a shit about getting validation from white men, especially the ones down here. They ain't got no damn money. Hell, they ain't even thousandaires down here. How the fuck should I care about attracting them? I'm just naturally skinny. My mom was skinny. My dad was skinny. The only difference between me and them is they light skin. I just came out a little darker, and I got a light skin, little munchkin. But you ladies can go fuck yourself. I mean, they get nasty when they see a black woman like me, and I was like, I don't give a shit about what you guys think. I'm not gonna give you the fucking satisfaction of getting fat. Hang around these old fat black girls who got low self-esteem, and they don't want to be with their equal, you know. That's why I tell my black friends, you got white friends, I don't want nothing to do with them. If you got lower class black friends, I don't want nothing to do with them because I'm tired of being hot shamed. You can kiss my ass. I'm not going back to looking like this with the straight hair, so you fucking get over it. I got a straight wig, I only wear it sometimes, but it's too fucking hot to wear, and the wigs give me a fucking headache. That's why I didn't bother buying a blonde wig. I had to make sure it was still recording. That's why I didn't buy a blonde wig, because that shit gives me a headache. I could just bleach it blonde, and that's what I did. For cosplaying, I want to put different colors in it. But yeah, like I said, the moral of the story, don't change yourself, because let me tell you something. Guys that's chasing after this, when they reach a certain age, they gonna want this. They gonna want this. The nerd, the skinny bitch. Because I guess he trying to get a second chance at the women he picked on and put down in school for not having in the ass, not having in the chest. And I'm like, no thank you. Go to the nursing home if you want to make friends, old motherfucker. And if to the young ones, I'll be damned if you think I'm going to get fucking implants to impress you. You've got to be kidding me. What? So anyway, I think I've said enough. This video is probably long. I would like to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. I will have the comment section open. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, you watch this part and think about Anna Vera Cruz and what happened to her. That shit is like, this is not a joke. This is serious. You don't know what these people putting in you. I'm like, fix a flat and put coke in it? Oh, hell no. Anyway, this, ugh. If you haven't watched it, it'll probably come on again, or you can watch it online, probably on their website. But yeah, it's not worth it. Embrace that skinny ass. Just embrace it, baby. I know I do. And I live among a bunch of fat women, not really fit. I mean, there are some fit women, but it's like mostly fat women here. And I get shamed by pretty much everybody. Fat, skinny, it don't matter. Men, women. But I don't care. I got my head up high, and I'm gonna keep riding off into the sunset while they sitting out there burning. Anyway, thank you guys for taking the time to listen to this video, watch the program, like the video. I said like the comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Please share this video. I really will appreciate it. And if you enjoy my content, please submit a donation to me. It will go towards me getting the help that I need, and it will help me move out of Louisiana, because this place is like, it's a toxic place and I need to leave. Again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.